Hello, everybody. This is Denis. Uh, the channel is Toward the Mountain. I hope that you are willing to continue this journey with me. Um, Today was another busy day for me. A lot of work. I have a new job and new place. This place is a very nice place with very nice people, but a lot of duties and a lot of work. And I would say before I would probably be very unhappy about this, unsatisfied, because I there was a period of time when for me the biggest value was the amount of work I have or the amount of money I make. In the field where I'm working, it doesn't really matter that much how much money you make, because anyway you can't make too much, you can't make too little. The difference is insignificant. Like, honestly, it doesn't really matter. In percentage, maybe it sounds not so bad. I can't be sure exactly, but like basically somewhere from maximum difference can be like, let's say, in numbers. For example, the lowest salary would be approximately 30,000 of the local currency on average. Can be even lower, but on average it would be around 30 up to 40. So this 10,000 gap, you most jobs they would offer somewhere in between, somewhere close to 35, maybe a little bit higher, a little bit lower. It's up to them. It doesn't really matter that much for me in that case. It's so hard to get job which would be able to pay you more. I believe that maybe you just have to find a job where they can pay higher, can give you the raise annually, can pay you higher every year. Then maybe after a few years you can get more than on average on the market. But most places, like, all the same, doesn't matter how much experience you have or like your age, your skills, it doesn't really matter. Your education, nothing matters in this field, which is surprising for me as well. Was at that time it was very surprising. Many things I learned about working were lies, and that's, for me, it's a big question. Why were they lies? It can be that it's just the specific field, the one I chose. I chose the field of education, and in education field there is not much of a career, not much of a progress, especially including the specifics of my case. I'm not going to go in details, but basically working not in your own country and so on. That's why there is like almost zero potency of any growth, to be honest. But maybe. So as I said, maybe it's the main reason of why I feel that I was lied a lot is because of the field where I'm working, or maybe just because all the things people were telling me were lies about this. That's what I also consider, that maybe people lied, because many things that doesn't really work the way we've been taught. Like at schools everywhere, they teach you like, oh, you need to study hard so you can like have good scores and then get very good job with high income and blah blah. But it doesn't work, right? We know it. It doesn't matter how well you study. Matters more how well can you maybe sell yourself. This is a very good skill of selling yourself. If you can sell yourself even with zero skills in any other fields and with very bad grades, you still can be very successful and get great job with high salary. It's And then learn everything you need on the job, on the field, because most jobs you learn how to do them on the field. Universities, schools, they don't really teach you how to do the job. Even university I graduated, I learned a lot of things, but Are they really applicable? Well, maybe if I go to the specific fields with specific jobs and at specific times in my life, maybe those things will work. But most of the time, no. Most of the times, I understand that it doesn't matter what job can I choose after graduating from university. Anyway, I'll have to learn a lot from scratch. Everything will be new for me. I need to get a lot of new knowledge, how to do the work, what people expect, how to deal with customers or with other people in this job, and so on. But anyway, so this is interesting about what is truth and what is a lie in this field. But also, the other thing was that I don't really like working that much. I don't know why. It's hard to explain. I understand everything about loving what you're doing, and I believe that I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing a lot. But anyway, every time I'm working, I feel that there is a sort of pressure which I have to deal with. And that's when it comes to work life balance. Anyway, I have to work to sustain my life, right? To provide for myself and for my family. I have to work.